So today marks the 1-year anniversary of me uploading videos here on YouTube. And in this video, I just wanted to walk around and kind of talk and recap about my journey so far. But first off, for those that don't know, about over a year ago, some life stuff happened, some personal stuff, and I decided to leave my job, buy this camera, and take a one-way ticket to India. And when I got to India is the first time I actually used this camera, the first time I looked at like editing tools, and to be honest, I didn't even know how to hold this camera properly and just went out not knowing what I was gonna do. But if you're gonna ask me about 2 years ago, like, would I do something like this? My answer would have been no way. But I kind of got into other travel vloggers in that between time before leaving. People like Harry Jagard, Dale Phillip, Travel with Chris, and I was like, oh, like this is fun, these are cool videos. But the second part, a little bit more selfish, was, oh, there's other people that make lower quality videos and they still have a strong fan base, so if they can do it, so can I. But yeah, just a quick little recap of like places I've been, things I've done. First country was India, as you might know, and there, man, like I really didn't know what I was doing. I went back and watched some clips of my time there, and I really didn't know what I was doing, but it was a great place to kind of get my exposure, kind of just don't think about it, put the camera to my face and just talk, try new stuff, talk to nice people. I do have to say about India, I do miss it now. Now I know the value of it. I feel like I look back on it really fondly. I would really love to go back and just see if I can like catch up with some people that I met there. Definitely a country worth visiting if you're an experienced traveler. After India, I was actually planning to go to Vietnam, but my visa didn't get accepted. Some like issues with the form, and I got a ticket to Thailand. I stayed in Thailand for about a month, you know, Bangkok obviously, but then I went up to the Isan region. From Isan, I came back down to Phuket. I think my highlight over there was a day I spent with a tuk-tuk driver. No language in common with each other, but he really took the time to kind of show me around. He took me to a great place to eat food and even took me to a museum, which I didn't even know was there. I would love to like go back and actually get to meet him again, but hopefully in the future. After Thailand, I found a cheap ticket to Japan. It was like from Phuket to Osaka for like 90 bucks. I jumped on that opportunity, but I have to be honest, I think Japan was probably not the best move for me at that time. The thing is, as you continue to make videos, as you continue to get to learn more, I learned that when you upload a video in that country, it first shows the people in that area, and then it'll spread it more, you know, internally in the country, and then from there, like externally. In Japan, I feel like it's really hard to grow because it's so oversaturated. Everybody goes there, everybody makes videos on their Instagrams, their YouTubes, this and that. And I had personally a great time, met some great people. I would not exchange that experience with anything else, but as a place to go as a small YouTuber, it's definitely hard to grow, especially if you don't know the language. But yeah, I'm still glad I got to go. It helped me realize, oh, like even days when people aren't watching my videos, still go out, still record, still edit, and still hit upload. After Japan, where did I go after Japan? Oh, yeah, so I lost my passport in Japan, funny enough, so I had to get an emergency one. And I was like, you know what, since I gotta go back to the States anyways, I might as well stop in Turkey, because not a lot of the countries that you travel to accept emergency passports. So went to Turkey, spent, I believe, a little bit over a month there, and had such a fun time there. It's so fun for me to make videos in Turkey because I'm born and raised in America, but my family's from Turkey. I speak the language, and I love just going there and pretending I don't know the language, making these videos, and then kind of flipping the script and be like, I understand. My highlight video there is the barbershop one. Again, learning. I would have probably made that intro a little bit shorter, but the meat of that video is just so fun. It's just a random tourist going to a small area in Istanbul and getting a barber experience is like one of my most fun videos that I took in there. But hopefully, you know, as this channel grows, I get to go back to Turkey. I really want to show y'all more of the country. There's so much in the north, the east, the south, the west. Like, Turkey is such a diverse place, and there's a lot of characters there. But yeah, after Turkey, I stopped back in the USA just to get my passport renewed. I made a few videos there. To be honest, it's kind of annoying recording in America. People are a little bit more like, why are you recording? It's a little bit more like oddly taboo. When I record in public in different countries, it doesn't really come out in video, but I gauge people before I go talk to them. If their body language is like no, obviously I don't record them. But in America, for instance, like on Canal Street, I had a guy like smack my camera and I wasn't even recording him. So things like that kind of is discouraging, but if I do go back to the States, I do have some video ideas. After going home for a little bit, I ended up in Cambodia thanks to a friend's recommendation. But before the Cambodia part, my main mission was China. So I was like, you know what, I can do like 10 days in Cambodia. And in those 10 days in Siem Reap, I fell in love with Siem Reap. I was just like, this is amazing, you know, everybody has to come here, experience this. And I'll come back to Cambodia in a minute. After the 10 days, I went to China and had a 10-day visa there. Only stayed in Beijing. Really enjoyed it. Great Wall was awesome. But again, when you upload a video, it first tries to push it in the audience in that country, and then, you know, it spreads from there. But it's China. They don't use YouTube. I did use the VPN and everything, but it wasn't, you know, that great view-wise and all that fun stuff. And maybe I shouldn't have only stayed in Beijing, but I now tend to like staying in one area and making lots of videos there, going a little bit more deep into that area. And Beijing was a great place for me, but I think I should have maybe bounced around a little bit more in China. After China, I was supposed to go to Pakistan, and I forgot to mention earlier. Before Cambodia, I was trying to go to Pakistan. My ticket got canceled last minute because of the conflict. Okay, great. So I planned after China. I had my ticket from China to Pakistan. Again, my plane ticket got canceled, and I was like, what is going on? And it got canceled the day I had to leave China. And I'm assuming that China's a little bit strict on you getting out of the country when your visa's over. So I bought like a last minute ticket to back to Cambodia. And my second trip to Cambodia, I ended up staying a month. Had such a great time. I learned at that point a little bit more how to be comfortable on camera, getting better with editing, trying to get better with thumbnails. And my best fans, my best viewers, my best market, whatever you want to call it, at that point had been Turkey and then the US. But in a short amount of time, Cambodia jumped up there. So I was like, you know what? I really like this place, but it was my time to leave. Again, it was like 30 days visa. So I went to Vietnam. Vietnam had such a great time as well. Food great, like budget friendly, all that fun stuff. I stayed there for 2 weeks, and to be honest guys, I think at that point I was a little burnt out. I didn't really get to enjoy Vietnam as much as I wanted. I really wanted to stay the 30 days, but I had to take like a little break. So I decided to take a break for about like a month, kind of regroup, rethink the YouTube, the TikToks and everything like that. So what happened is I took like that break, and I was like, you know what? I gotta come back to Cambodia. So I came back to Cambodia last month. Yeah, I had to look at the date. So I came back to Cambodia last month, and right now I'm really focusing here. The people are great, culture is great, but this goes out to anybody watching, this goes out to whoever might want to hear me. The thing that I really need right now is some kind of brand deal, some kind of sponsor in order to continue making these videos. Whether it's Cambodia, Indonesia, America, a small or something to help me at least continue these travels would be such a blessing. Maybe, I don't know, maybe my channel here is still small, but I hope within the next month or so, we can land some kind of deal to help fund this journey. If not, it's looking like your boy might have to end his journey early. might have to like stop for a while and see what's the next move. But outside of like the YouTube world, my TikTok has really been doing good. But the sad thing is TikTok doesn't monetize in every country. So I'm making those videos. I love making those videos on TikTok. They're, you know, street style interviews. But without something coming in, it's hard to sustain a business like this. And that's what I see this as. I see my YouTube channel as like a business of sorts. Not in the sense of like, oh, I'm gonna like sell you something, but more like this is a structure and I'm the staff and I have to be a good worker for you guys, because if I'm not a good worker, why would you guys want to walk, right? Walk. Why would you guys want to watch? Yeah, guys. So outside of that, I've been really enjoying going around, talking to people, different food, all that fun stuff. And yeah, I hope for anybody watching this, if you see me on the streets, you at least say hello. You know, hopefully we get a coffee or tea together. But yeah, outside of that, y'all, I'm really lucky. As you know, it's really hard to get monetized on YouTube. I did it in February. So my first video, October 25th, 2024, and February 17th, 2025 is when I got monetized on YouTube. And that is such a blessing because I've been on the forums, I've been, you know, talking to other smaller people, and it's really a grind. So I feel really fortunate. I know this channel has a lot of potential. I know there's probably like things that you guys see editing wise or topic wise or just the way I speak. Maybe sometimes that might not be the best, but every day I try to get better. So hopefully we get better soon. See, I stutter. Hopefully we get better together. Before I let you guys go, this video is gonna be a little bit on the shorter side. What do you guys like? Right now, what my channel seems to be liking is the university videos, which I really enjoy making. Food videos can be hit or miss, but again, a fun video to do. I've been trying to do like a asking series where I go to like famous landmarks and I ask people, tourists and locals, about their opinion about the landmark. And sometimes, you know, I'll still try to do like the first impressions. But what videos do y'all want to see? Do you guys want to see more like night markets where I'm like shopping and stuff, or do you want it to be strictly food? Do you want it strictly like interview style? Like, what do you guys want to see? And I'll try to collect as much data as I can and go from there. Outside of that, guys, please don't get hit by motorbikes like me. No, I'm joking. Outside of that, guys, this is where I'm going to end the video today. I hope you enjoyed this little raw talk because I had nothing planned to say. I just enjoy talking to you guys. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.